Now, we're talking to Attorney Golan for more clarification of your cases because each case is different. Please call him at 213-383-3222. Now, Attorney Golan, talking about the families then, do they have to bring all the members of the family for an interview at the embassy?
Usually, yes, because the consul wants always to see everybody.
And show pictures of their aging parent, etc. Are those things necessary?
Well, no, yeah, because the application for the parole visa will require to establish the relationship.
Right, that's right.
Okay, no, don't forget, part of the beneficiaries, some of those beneficiaries will not be direct relatives of the veteran. They may be relatives of the spouse.
Yes.
Okay, so it will be necessary to show that if you have an approved I-130 by, let's say, by your mother, you need to show that your mother is married or was married to a Filipino veteran of World War II. Okay, so this will be absolutely necessary to prove the relationship to the veteran.
Now, Attorney Golan, are stepchildren or adopted children included in this case? If they had adopted them before and they were petitioned, they are considered the same, right?
Usually, yes, because if they are eligible for the I-130 petition,
yes,
they would be also eligible for the parole visa.
Now, can relatives who are in the United States also follow up this case for their relatives in the Philippines?
Yes, they can, but again, this will be a sort of some kind of bureaucratic jungle, you know.
Yes.
To get through all those different stages and paperwork. So nothing will be automatic here. Remember, case by case. Right.
So, Attorney Golan, are you able to attend to these cases while you're in the United States?
Yes, sure. We are able to attend to it because I believe that because the initial application for the parole visa needs to be filed with the Immigration Service in the United States.
And besides, with the technology nowadays, they can email you, they can talk to you by FaceTime, right, etc. Do you do those things now through Skype?
As usual, we are providing free consultation, and the free consultation is either face to face or on the phone or by email.
Right.
No problem.
Yes, everything is flexible. Now, looking forward, Attorney Golan, will this be the beginning of many other approvals of many other things? Because as you've said many times, there are many people who are still waiting for many years before they come here. Will they be looking into this also?
Look, in November of 2000, I believe, what was it, 2014, when the president made some announcement, and the major one was this DAPA thing, and they expanded the DACA. He also announced that they will look into various other means of easing all kinds of restrictions.
Right.
This whole thing slowed down because of the fight over DAPA, and in any event, we are getting very close to the elections, like you noted before. So I don't think that much more will be done this year, and maybe after the election, the new president will be able to change things.
And hopefully they really will be looking into the immigration features, the immigration reform, which really, is that something that you look forward to, Attorney Golan?
I and about 12 million aliens.
That's right. I know, because it's something that good news that you will bring to our audience again. The 12 million who are still, waiting for this news. And, well, little by little, at least as long as they're in the United States, and would you advise people who are undocumented to just stick around and stay instead of leaving, right?
Yes, stick around and stay, don't leave, and don't do anything foolish that may cause you problems with the police.
That's right. And once again, before we end the program, what are those cases, like felony cases, that really will disqualify them from applying for any type of visa?
I'm sorry.
Like the people, especially those now that are trying to apply for naturalization or for green card, what can disqualify them? What type of cases, criminal cases, would disqualify them from doing so?
Well, first of all, we are looking at the time limits. When did the criminal offense take place? Did it take place within the 5 years or 3 years, which are required for good moral character?
Mm-hmm.
This is one issue. Second issue is the level of the offense. Okay, is it just an offense, or is it an offense which is involved with a bad moral turpitude, showing that the person is a bad person, like a crime, or a fraud crime, or a burglary crime, or a violence crime. See? Then, of course, we have the class of drug offenses, which is a trouble by itself,
Mm-hmm.
a curse by itself. The drug offenses, sometimes even minor drug offenses, can cause you great trouble with immigration.
Mm-hmm.
So anybody who knows that they have some criminal events in their past should be very careful not to rush to file an application, but to consult with an immigration lawyer about the possibilities of trouble or no trouble when they file this application.
Mm-hmm. And besides, I think, Attorney Golan, nowadays, people really should consult with an immigration expert, because there's nothing simple now. There are just many new things that crop up and they don't know. So it's so much better to be guided. What has been your most difficult case through those 40 years of experience, Attorney Golan?
We just filed an application under a program which is called registry.
Registry. Mm-hmm.
Registry. I don't know that. I am sure you are too young to know about it.
What is registry, Attorney Golan?
Registry is a program, a section in the law, I believe it's section 249.
Mm-hmm.
It says that anybody who has been in the United States before January 1972,
Mm-hmm.
and never left, is eligible to apply for a green card on the basis of his or her long stay in the United States.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter how they entered the U.S., with a visa or with no visa. It doesn't matter many other things. They are even exempt from a medical exam. You don't need a medical exam. And they are also exempt from some other stuff. They don't need a petition. They don't need an affidavit of support.
Wow.
Only because you see, you don't know.
That's really very good.
This is called a registry.
Mm-hmm.
However, you need to be able to prove your continuous stay in the United States since 1972.
Yeah.
This is a very long time, 1972.
Wow.
Almost 50 years. And we just filed an application for one gentleman who came a few years before 1972, but lost his passport.
Mm-hmm.
And missed all kinds of opportunities to apply for a green card since then. And finally, one day he woke up and came to us, and we are now, we were able to provide some good documents to show his presence in the U.S.